Um, Most coaches will tell you winning drives you, but ultimately it's the relationship that are developed with the players. What is the one thing you wanted each and every player that came through the now I did see a quote where you said you expect coaches to see something in kids they can't see for themselves. What are your thoughts on that, coach?
Yes, it's funny. Like we always talked about, our mantra from the start was not work. So if you were going to be part of our program, one, you're going to work hard. Like you don't that month of July. I I still believe this. That month of July makes our program. I started that the very first year I took over. In July was going to be that month where you are giving up a lot of stuff. Like I'm not joking, and Steve, that is, the kids came in. He would come in at 6. So he would come in at 6. We do our workout for like an hour and a half. Uh, the Quebec would start at 8. The guys would work that. That would go half days, 12 until 12 p.m. Full days would go till 3. 4 days a week, gym again, like at night. So they're basically doing workouts with dags. Then they're coming back in for open gyms or summer leagues. Uh, uh, at least another 3-4 nights a week. That's your whole July. If you're willing to get a group of kids who are willing to give up all of that, give up, their entire July to your program, you're going to be successful. And you're not always going to win a championship. That's not going to happen. People are like, you can work as hard as you want. Doesn't mean you're going to win championship every year, but you're going to get a group of kids who are never going to quit on you, who are going to be responsible kids, who are going to kids who totally buy into what you're doing. And, that's the culture, was that this was extremely important to you, and you were going to put playing for Shen basketball first, and you were going to make that commitment. And that's something that we believe will carry out in the workforce, college, just kind of the young man you're going to become. And that's one thing I'm super proud of, is the quality I have, that I still have relationships with, and they've just done a lot of special things. As far as seeing things in kids, I think as a coach, one of the jobs that we have, and it's really important, is what are you good at? So I gave one of the elementary, the middle tact, about giving they do a morning video, and he talked about words of wisdom. And the words of wisdom I had for those middle school kids was, double down on the things that young people nowadays, they have so much stuff. I see the schoolwork. I'm a 5th grade teacher. I see all these things that we expect kids to be good at. Man, you're not good at everything. You're just not going to be good at everything. And if you harp on the things that really you don't have a talent for, you're going to be depressed. You're going to have anxiety, miserable. I think the job that you need to find, not only in basketball, this is a basketball skill, but also a life skill. Find a thing that you're talented at and work your ass off at it. Find a thing you're talented at and say, you know what, I'm pretty good at this. I'm going to work harder than everyone around me, because I think I have a talent for it, and I have a passion for it. It's as hard as everyone around me. And there's no way anybody can convince me that if you do that you won't end up successful and in some way money, a living doing that. It just will happen. So from a basketball standpoint, we always preach as a coaching staff. Um, I did get in trouble a little bit for saying this, although Kevin reiterated it in the NBA. It was actually, I think, on ESPN or NBA. We always say, don't show your third nipple. And what I mean by that is this a little bit here. But what I mean by this is, don't do the things that you're not good at. So if you can rebound the heck out of the ball, be the best rebounder you can be. If you're a great ball handler, a great pass, can't shoot though, hide it. Don't do it. We see so many people doing stuff that they can't do. So one thing I would say about our program, and I'm proud of, is that I don't think you really ever saw a kid or a player doing something and you'll watch it over and over and over again. And why is that kid still shooting? He's just missed 8 in a row. Like, I'd like to think that in our program, you know, we taught kids that if you're not good at something, don't do it. You know, and another one of my favorite quotes that I use in the locker room is, one bad shot is one bad shot. 2 bad shots, okay, is 1 bad player. 3 bad shots is 1. And I would always tell the guys, I'm not interested in being a bad coach. So if you take a bad shot, okay, I don't want you looking over your shoulder all the time. Okay, there's your bad shot. 2 bad shots, bad player right now. And you're probably coming out of the game. 3 could be, because when you get to the 3rd bad shot, guess who's bad now? Your coaches. I have no interest in being a bad coach. You know, it's all about defining your roles and making sure kids understand them, and them knowing your expectation.